Okay, so welcome back to our series of Pinan Katas. Sensei Kerry here to help me again. Before we start cracking on with the kata, I'd just like to sincerely thank those who've actually put the thumbs up and who've actually joined the group. So yeah, we're doing well for numbers now, and it's all down to you guys. If it wasn't for you guys putting thumbs up or even putting, you know, quotes or anything on there, comments, yeah, then we'd most probably stop. Yeah, but we're getting very good responses. So hopefully we must be doing something right. Thank you. Pinan Sandan. Hey! 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 Okay, so what we're going to do now is try and break the kata down, and some of the things I might do, might suggest, well, it's entirely up to you and your instructor. These are just my interpretations, but there won't be much difference in the kata, but maybe the different thought process will be there. So, first of all, when I learned Pinan Sandan for the first time, this was about a Jodan uki, and then you would be doing a Jodan uki and a Gidan baroi at the same time, and then a Jodan uki and a Gidan baroi at the same time. When you actually come to try and do that, I can do it very easily, but the uchi, let's show you what we mean. So, first one, it's Gaiwan. Then we stand up and it's Gaiwan again and blocking down. And then Gaiwan again, Jodan, and blocking down. But this doesn't seem to be doing anything because Sensei Kerry here, he can't do this and this, or a Zuki and a Kerry, exactly at the same time. So this one's fine, the first one, but the next one, it's either Jodan, but then I've got to wait until he's actually going to do the action of whether it's Chudan Zuki or a Kerry. So the kata there would have been a pause in it. There would have been 1, 2, and 3. Then there would have been 4, 5. You know, you cannot do a Kerry and Zuki at the same time, unless you're going to do, yeah, this sort of technique. So, our thoughts are that if you're doing uki with one, then you must be striking with the other. So, you need to travel in towards the attacker. So, instead of just sitting down and turning into the cat stance, we need to watch how you're punching. We need to move in, move in, move in. Then we'll get closer. But the next step is, and I learnt this from Takamizawa Sensei, is instead of using this one as the uki, yeah, then this one. Step back. This one. This one. And then you can use this bottom one. This one would be an uki. This one would be the strike. Again, punch, center, block, strike. So this movement here coming into the center, coming into the center. Then you could possibly use this as a strike. So it's a different tack. The only difference you will see, if you can stop there, the only difference you will see is this hand movement. So conventional, just using the one hand. This one, not much of a difference, but practicality-wise, I believe there is a big difference. And if you're doing it Gordon Nash, this is hardly noticeable. It's not an extra move. Your body's going that way anyway, and you're covering. In fact, this is the start of Seishan Kata. There's movements in this one where you'll see in Seishan. And when we come to do, no, let's do it now. So in Seishan, yeah, you'll be here, and then uke. So when the punch comes in, this is the uke. So it's basically, if we do it with our hand, yeah, this is the uke, this is the clearing, and this is the punch down. For those of you who are doing Seishan, yeah, then you know that you punch down because the arm's in the way. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. That's why the punch is down. You can't punch down because this arm. So again, once more, 1, then down. So if you see that similarity in Pinan Sandan, Jodan, 1, cover, cover. So try it with a partner, try it by yourself, yeah, but make sure the body's going and attacking. So also hitting, try and get it to touch, and take your body weight in on the attack, not just on the spot. You need to take your body in. Yeah, let your partner tell you if he feels or she feels that movement, not just a hit. While we're looking at cat stance, Nekoash, I believe the Nekoash stance, cat stance, is a transient stance. You shouldn't be stopping there, you should be going through. So when you're doing single moves, yes. But really you should be flowing through it. Yeah? When you try not to just drop and put your foot to the side. Body in. Then you're taking your body forward into the attack. So it's quite involved. The first few moves can be a little bit difficult, or they can be very basic. Basic, block, block, block. Or you can be a little bit more involved. Get the body to flow forward. Get this one to do the yuki, this one to clear. Yeah, when you're going forward, you're bringing your chest in anyway. This will cover chudan or jodan, then clear. So, a lot there for you to do in your kata and your partner work. And when you come to do your seishan, yeah, uki, clear, punch. Taking your body weight forward. Taking your body weight forward. Wish.